Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Human creativity is unlimited in all fields, and so is the technology of vehicle manufacturing. A wide range of vehicles are researched, manufactured, and constantly compete with each other. And what is often emphasized in comparison is their speed. So what is the fastest vehicle in the world that has been produced? On water, on land, in the air, and in space. First, on the water. Spirit of Australia. To set a record on the water is not easy and often contains many risks, but many people still want to conquer it. In 1978, the Spirit of Australia, built by Ken Darby with a 6,000 horsepower engine, set a record of 511.1 kilometers per hour, become the fastest vehicle on water. After that, a lot of people tried to break this record, and so did Ken Darby himself. He is building a 9,000 horsepower boat to fulfill that wish. Also, with the desire to break the record, the Rain X Challenger, made of carbon fiber with a 5,500 horsepower engine, had an accident when reaching a speed of 482.8 kilometers per hour and was completely destroyed. The reason was that the emergency parachute did not deploy in the accident, leading to the boat capsizing and the death of Craig Arfins, the driver of the vehicle. That's on the water, so what about on the ground? Which vehicle is making the speed king? Let's face the 4 fastest vehicles on the ground. In 4th place is John Stapp, the fastest man in the world, and his Sonic Wind 1, a rocket-powered sled that accelerates from 0 to 1,017.1 kilometers per hour in just 5 seconds. When controlling, the driver has to bear the gravity of up to 20 gs, and when the car slides down from 1,017.1 to 0 kilometers per hour in 1.4 seconds, the gravity that Stapp has to bear is up to 46.2 gs. This is the cause of Mr. Stapp's eye damage and had to be taken to the hospital after operating it. Fortunately, he had no further injuries. The problem with maneuvering the sled helped the military design safer ejection seats for pilots in the event of a high-speed exit from the plane. In 3rd place is Thrust 2 with the driver Richard Noble, who held the record for the fastest vehicle on land from 1982 to 1997. Thrust 2 is powered by a Rolls-Royce Avon jet engine and set a speed record at 1,047.5 kilometers per hour. But its owner was not satisfied with this and wanted to break his own record, so he decided to give birth to the speed king on the ground, number 2 in the world, Thrust SSE. It set the record in 1997 with a speed of 1,240.8 kilometers per hour, breaking the wall of sound with a Rolls-Royce Spey jet engine with a capacity of 110,000 horsepower. 91 times the engine power of the fastest commercial vehicle at the time. With that engine block, Thrust SSE easily accelerates from 0 to 965 kilometers per hour in 16 seconds, a terrifying speed. In particular, the wheels of Thrust SSE are also designed by engineers with aluminum alloy wheels with a rotation speed of 9,500 RPM. Number 1. First place belongs to Rocket Sled, an unmanned rocket with a speed of 10,412.8 kilometers per hour, completely usurping the throne of Thrust SSE in 2003. On a 4.8 kilometers stretch of track, Rocket Sled has reached speeds of Mach 8.5. This speed is achieved by a 4-stage ignited rocket intended to simulate missile interception.
That's length with rocket motors.
Those are the kings on the ground. Next we will find out who is holding the position of hegemony in the sky. Let's take a look at the names. The first is the 3rd place, to mention the State Route 71 Blackbird with a speed of 3,675 kilometers per hour, maintaining the speed of the Mach 3 with a flight distance of 4,828 kilometers. At that speed, the State Route 71 Blackbird can fly over the North American continent in 90 minutes and is an excellent spy plane. However, due to high maintenance and operating costs, the State Route 71 development project was discontinued. Instead, new technologies make scouting and reconnaissance easier. In second place is the North American X-15 with a speed of 7,274.2 km per hour, and it became the first aircraft to have a supersonic speed higher than Mach 5. This record was set in 1967 when dropped from AB-52 at an altitude of 12 km. The rocket-powered North American X-15 aircraft traveled 108 km at a speed of 7,274.2 km per hour. First place belongs to the NASA X-43 with a speed of 11,270.4 km per hour. This plane has a rocket engine with 10 times the speed of sound. After being raised to an altitude of 30 km by booster rocket, the X-43 automatically disengaged and the aircraft's rocket engine was activated, and after 10 seconds, the drone reached a speed of Mach 9.2. And the last station we want to show you is one of the fastest space vehicles ever built. In space belonging to Apollo 10, during the test trip around the moon and back to the ground at a speed of 39,937.5 km per hour. The entire Apollo journey lasted only 54 hours, faster than any manned vehicle we know of. So we already know the fastest vehicles in the world. If you know any other means, please let me know in the comments. And if you find the information useful and love the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to support me.